Hello fellow engineers and welcome to Terra Nil, one of my most anticipated games of the year. Now I played the demo of this like years. I was going to say a year ago. I think it might actually be years ago. It's basically like a reverse city builder. Like you transform barren landscapes into thriving ecosystems. Thanks to the devs for early access as well. It launches on 28th of March if you're interested. But let's start a new restoration. So basically the earth is barren. There's one final leaf floating about the place. But first off we get to pick our difficulty essentially. Do you want to be a gardener, an ecologist, or an engineer? Now I did actually just have a little go as the engineer. And because it's actually really hard difficulty, I'm not actually going to do that. I'm going to be an ecologist. But I'm still an engineer. Shush. So if you've never seen this before, basically you start off with a completely barren landscape. There's nothing here. Nothing except for strong-shaped rocks, even if they are a bit short. But we get to build things like turbines. They cost currency, which is leaves. So for 75 leaves, we can build a turbine, which will provide power to that area. And we can only bung these on rocks. So we'll bung that there. And then we can build this thing, a toxin scrubber. So if we shove that, it's got to be in the area of the turbine to be powered. But as we play that down, look, it's made the land not so toxic anymore, which means we'll be able to plant on it. Anyway, if we just quickly do all the ones the tutorial wants us to do, then we unlock this, the irrigator. And basically, wherever we shove this down, the land will be replenished. So if we shove that there, look at it, look. Boosh! It completely fills the land with green. And as you rotate these, you'll see, can you see like the shape changes? We've got like a straight one, we've got straight that way, and then we've got like these L-shaped ones as well. So we've got to use that to try and fill in the area with grass. And you'll see in the top left, our aim is to completely fill the map. So currently on 17%, if we place that there and do that, it goes up to 24%. So we can do that fairly simply by just expanding. So we can put power up there and shove a toxin thing there, another one over this side. And then if we rotate our irrigator to cover as much area as possible, boosh, we've got that nice and green. We can then do the same in this corner. If we shove that there, nice, we've unlocked more of the map. And the title screen, apparently. So to unlock more buildings, we've got to reclaim more greenery. So I guess we'll keep expanding over this way. And it's worth noting, these buildings, they cost the leaves. We've got 895 there. As we build like the turbines, it's not getting us any extra leaves. But when we build the irrigator, that's what provides the leaves, as it says there in the provides column. So you've got to invest and then get your money back later on. So let's, for now, shove some power. I don't know. Let's stick with what we know. We'll stick in this corner. We'll go up that way. Go there as well. And maybe another one there so that I can shove this in the corner. And boosh. We get that. The leaf number goes back up. Not as high as it was, though. We used more than we actually gained there. But we unlocked the next thing, which is the water pump. So you'll notice on this map, can you see there's like sort of rivers dotted about? I mean, they're not filled with water yet, but they will be with our new water pump. Now, the key with these is to sort of do things high up, because as every engineer knows, especially a drainage engineer, water flows downhill.
Nah, I never knew that.
So if we shove a turbine up here to power it, and then wang a water pump, probably like there, then the water flows all the way downhill. We get extra money for all the greenness around the water. And obviously that turned more tiles green as well. So to unlock the next thing, we just need 66 more. So what I'm thinking, I might add water up this way because I'm going to need power up here anyway. So I might shove that there and then shove water right up the top of that so that flows that way. And then I'll just use these toxin spreaders to fill in the gaps that I missed earlier. So one can go there, one can go there, and then with this irrigator I'll do a straight liner and get that all filled in there. Nice, we've unlocked the next building, which is called a calcifier. So basically what that does, you can place it anywhere in water to give you like rocks. And obviously we need the rocks to build the turbines because you can't just build these anywhere. You need a foundation. So over this side of the map, I can see I can place turbine on there. I can place one there. There's nothing sort of in the middle. So it might be worth grabbing a calcifier, shoving it in the middle. And then we've got a load of rocks there, which means we can shove a turbine on. So then we can add another water pump if we wanted to. Boosh, that's filled in all of that area. Lovely. But then more importantly, we've got the range to add more of these toxin things. So I think I'll shove one there. And I'm going to do a bit of investment here. I'm going to get a turbine on that one, shove another one of these there-ish, and then probably do a straight liner. That seems good for me. We get 142 for putting it there. Boosh. So that is good. To unlock the next building, we need 75% of the map to be green. We're currently 70%, so we should be able to do that with a few more toxin scrubbers on this side. So if I shove one there, one up there, then I can just do another green strip. It's like a mowing, essentially. So boosh, 152, 78%. We've got the next building, and the next building is an excavator. It allows us to build our own bridges, like that little video clip. Boosh. Which is very handy in if you need like power in an area. You've got to get your rocks in so you can get the turbines in, and you can't build those unless you, with your calcifier, put that in water. So we may need that. I think for now though, I'm just going to stick up here. If I just do that area, I can do one more strip, which should be quite a big area. Yeah, 157. That's a nice lot of green. Then half the map is pretty green. I have missed a few spaces, I'll give you that. But let's start working on this side. We've got quite a big area in the middle, and we've already got power in the middle as well. So if I shove that there, and then this one as close as I can get within power range, maybe like that, and we can fill that in for 120 or up to 95%. We're nearly there. So then I might just use this strong shape rock over here, because this will be the final sort of area I need to do. So I'm thinking L shape for this one. So if I go there and another one this side, then I can do that for 144. That gets me to 104%. So yeah, let's do that. Boosh. Which means we've now unlocked tier 2 buildings, as well as in the top left, new biomes. So yeah, it was never going to be just this simple. There's a lot more to this. So basically, we have a wetland biome, Finboss. I don't know. I'm an engineer. I'm used to destroying environments, not replenishing them. And the forest. Yeah, and you can sort of see there are 3 different colors. Can you see like that's bluish, that's like browny yellow, and that's like very dark green. If you look at the very bottom, these tier 2 buildings, they have like a different color background. So this is the dark blue, the hydroponium. As you can see there, it provides a wetland. And then the beehive one, that provides the Finboss. But they can only be placed on trees. And then we're going to have other ones that we unlock. We need to reclaim 150 Finboss to unlock that. So I guess we start with beehives and we just shove them in trees. So if I shove that one there, nice, we've unlocked it straight away. So that gives us a solar amplifier. Focuses sunlight, allowing for the starting of a control. What? I thought I was meant to be saving the environment, not destroying it. Well, we should probably do what the game wants. So we're going to shove that down there. We're then going to start a controlled burn by doing that. So boosh, eat that forest. In your face, beehives. Oh, the beehive's fine. Oh, that's good. Oh no, the bees aren't fine. Oh no, it's burnt so much. It's burnt so much. It's just spreading out of control. I've just burnt the entire side of the map. Oh, wow. I thought just the trees were burnt. I didn't realize grass burnt like that. Oh, wow. Okay, so all my buildings have turned into building husks. And that's not great. However, look what we unlocked. The Arboretum. And what does the Arboretum require? An ashy area and to be built on a building husk. So if we actually build these on there, look, we can rebuild or at least reclaim these areas. So we'll do that for 193. And you can see the bar of the forest has gone up to 73. Lovely. So I might just shove another one there. So that fills up that one. So we've completed one of the biomes. So presumably to get the other one back, can I beehive? Oh no, I can't actually put beehives in there because it's surrounded by burnt areas, which means I need trees somewhere where it hasn't been burnt. And I think, is there only one on the map? There's only that tree there. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're going to have to invest in doing that and then irrigating. So then that should bring this tree back to life, right? Yes, the tree's back to life. So we can shove a beehive in it. And then is that enough to fill up the bar? No, it really isn't. It really isn't. For now, though, I should probably focus on the wetland one because that's what we need to unlock the next item. So basically the wetland, the hydroponium, Latin for seahorse, of course. So this has got to be built on an irrigator, which is this thing here, but by the sea. So I don't think we have any of those. Oh, although actually this one in the middle, that's like perfect. Yeah, look at that. So basically the area that the irrigation thing covers, it will be turned into wetland because it's next to water. So there we go. There we go. Oh, look at that. Whoa, you can see inside there's like they're lifting plants out the water and then dunking them back in. They're waterboarding plants in that building. Anyway, we got 1,400 leaves to spend. So what I'm thinking is perhaps over this way can I toxin scrub this area? I think I can because that will gain me a tree back. So if I go there and another one up there, do an irrigation strip like that. Then I can shove a beehive on there, which gets me a little bit more. Oh, not enough though. Not enough. So yeah, I might want to reclaim more of these. So I'll do that quickly. So we got a nice reclaimed area up here. So let's wang some beehives in. And why are they all minus? Oh no, they need to be irrigated first. We got to irrigate. So we'll do that strip and then that strip. And then that strip up there. And then we got loads of trees that we can beehive. Like that one and that one. And then we're at the point where we're actually done with that. Sweet. So we've just got to do the wetland again, which means we need irrigators sort of closer to the water. Now, the trouble is you do lose stuff if these like if I were to shove that there, we'd lose this forest. It would turn back into water. So I think what we'll do, we'll make a nice little wetland area over this way. So we'll shove some power on there and then we can spread out these a little bit further. Well, actually, if I shove a water pumper at that end, all of this will go wet, which could help us. Right, okay, so we want to go probably like that. That's all covered in. So now we can make you one of those. Nice little wetland. And then perhaps over this side of the map. Man, this side's like all burnt still. Should I like... I could replenish all this. I feel like I probably should. So we'll do that with a toxin scrubber. Do up here as well. And then we can just get a strip up there. Nice. And then we should be able to turn that into a hydroponium because it's next to that river there. The boosh, that goes in. And it looks like we just need one more. Although, look, we have unlocked the research center. So that reduces the cost of some buildings and unlocks the ability to manipulate the region's climate. So I think I'll just shove that like up there, I guess. Right, so let's do this drop down. We've basically been given loads of like optional goals, and these all represent how good our humidity is. So you can see we're at 42% humidity, and everything the humidity effect is listed there. If we get over 70%, the rain begins. So if we want to increase our humidity, we can do that by building this new building, the cloud seeder. So we're at 42%. We want to get to above 55% to get the next thing. It should give us ferns in the riverbank. So let's grab a cloud seeder, and then basically the more water there is nearby, the better it does. So that's plus 13%, which will get us to 55%. So we'll do that. We've now got ferns on the riverbanks. Look, you can see them growing. There's ferns on the riverbanks. So that is good. I really need to get this wetland up as well. I'm going to do that down in this area, I think. So we'll shove you there. Shove another one out the back. I don't know how close I need to be to water to like irrigate this. So I guess if I go close like there, we can get plus 70. And then, so we've made that a marshland, which means we go on to the next step where we can think about recycling. So that's the percentage of building which has been recycled. Because this, although it is green, it's not completely good. There's still buildings. There's still turbines. There's still waterboarding. There's still a lot of badness going on. So we need to build this an airship. So I guess we'll shove that down there, I guess. And then essentially we can use all the buildings we've created here. If we recycle them, it will allow us to build an airship, which is the final thing we have to completely leave the planet. And we don't want to leave like any trace of us. So we've got to use these recycling silos. And basically, if you watch the video there, as you plop it down, it turns all those buildings and just puts them all inside of it. But then that is still a building, so you sort of need to like recycle silo train your way out of this place. But I think before we do that, I might do the optional goals of increasing our humidity. So we need these cloud seeder things, but the thing is they can only go in range of water. So if I shove one up there, that gives us 9% humidity. Shove another one there for 11%. There we go. Rain begins. I want to get above 90% though. That's sort of my aim. Yeah, you can see the rain is coming. It's got dark, and as it rains, the whole area is being covered, which means we're getting loads of money. I mean leaves. I definitely didn't do this for financial benefit. So yeah, basically that covers the entire place, so the entire map is green. Love to see it. I still want more humidity though, so I think down here there's quite a bit of water. So if I shove one of these calcifiers in, I can shove that there, which means I can put a turbine on there, which means I can power one of these scrubbers. So we get, wherever we put this, pretty much 9% down. Oh, 10% there. So we'll shove it there. So up to 88%. So we're going to get water lilies. Look, the water lilies are growing. So I basically just need one more of these. Is there any place I can have one? That does 7%. It'll get me to 95% humidity. So let's do that. We've got a salmon run. So does that mean there's salmon? Yeah, look, there's salmon. We've got salmon. We've got fish. I mean, I sort of want to get to 100% humidity, right? I'm on 95%. So I need 5%. What does that get me? 3, 2. Oh, man. Oh, I'll tell you what I could do. So I haven't used this yet. The excavator. So if I do that, then watch this. Ready? firing. Boosh! We've got a drill all the way up there, which means we've got extra water, which should mean if I shove this cloud seeder... Oh, it's still only 3%. Okay, maybe this isn't the best way of getting more water. I am going to keep trying, though. If I go that direction. Ready? Boosh! So, oh, man, I just created, like, a huge waterfall. Look at all the salmon now. They're loving it. See, I'm creating habitats by destroying stuff. All right, so that gets us up to 4%. Oh, that does get us to 100% humidity. Okay, wang that in. 100% humidity. Which means we can now actually start recycling. So, for this, I think you want to start, like, far away and work your way back to the dropship. So we'll grab this recycling silo. We'll start way up here. So if we go there, that will put all the buildings in that area into a recycler. So ready? Boosh. They're all in my recycler now. That is perfect. But the recycler's still there. So I do sort of need to try and get that away as well. Yeah, we have unlocked the recycling drone, which we can shove next to our dropship. So if we shove that there. So in order to make this go and pick up all of our stuff that we've recycled, we need a loading dock. Now these have quite a big area and they take every building and put them inside. So basically any building in range of the river I should use the loading dock for. So I guess that's a good spot for those. So all those buildings, as soon as this guy arrives, they should all go in there. Nice. So that's heading back to the dropship. And then any buildings that aren't in range of water, I probably need to use these recycling silos. So I can grab all of those and put them in there. Lovely. Do another loading bay there. So this guy will travel up the river and then it should take all those buildings out. Ready, boosh. And you can see the more I recycle with the recycling drone, the more this ship is being built. And that's our primary aim. We can't escape the planet unless this is built. Now, you might notice I can build down here, but I can't put these up here. That's because there's waterfall. There's salmon in the way. But I can destroy the salmon and give ourselves a way to get up there by building a lock. So, sorry, salmon. It's for the greater good. But now it means I can build a loading bay up here and therefore take all of those buildings. So, our little guy will come along there. He'll enter the lock. And then, oh, salmon are still in there. That's right then. So then all those buildings go inside. Lovely jubbly. The recycling drone returns to the airship, which is still being built by all the recycled stuff. So we can shove another one there, another one up there. And then I can just shove these in silos because I think, has that been built? I don't think that's been built yet, actually. I'll tell you what, just to play it safe, I'm going to do another river connection down there. Ready? Boosh. So we've got a strip for water. There wasn't actually enough water in here to make it up this. So I'm going to shove an irrigator in the middle. There we go. So that fills up all of that area. And then we can load all of those buildings in with the loader because we can swim up there now. Take all of them. And then we've just got the few remaining pieces, which are mostly our recycling depots. Although before I do that, I probably want to encourage animals by using the animal observatory. Right, so basically I can scan for various types of animal. You can see each one has a sort of requirement and need. So we'll start with that one, which I think is probably a deer from the looks of that. It's a bit like who's that Pokemon, but who's that mammal? So this grazer lives in herds on wide open grassland. So we'll scan in the wide open grassland like that. And oh, look, we found deer. Oh, look at them. Oh, they're getting wet because it's raining. So this large carniform's domain is a forest, which contains a beehive. So I guess the question is this a forest? There is a beehive. Does it count as a forest? No, it doesn't, because look, we've met the requirement of a beehive, but there's no forest. Oh, it's got to be on a hill as well. Bloomin' hell. So it might leave that one for now. It's good to know for like future levels though. What about this one? So this one lives in the reeds of a wetland near a fynbos field. So perhaps over here I've got wetland, I've got fynbos. Yes, we found a frog. So we now got frogs frogging about. Nice. And since we only need one more, what one shall we pick? I'll tell you what, actually, can I get deer up here? Yes. Okay, so I've made deer appear here. So this last one, this predator prowls in a forest near to a source of prey. So if I go like that, yes, we got a timber wolf. So, oh, I saw him. He's in there. You can see his little feet. Can you see his feet there? So he lives in the forest, but he wants to be near the deer. So that's why that one worked. All right, so we got the 3 animals that we needed. We just got to get rid of all these buildings now. So we're going to grab this loader and shove it there. So hopefully as this guy comes up, that should get rid of all those buildings and the loader itself. Nice. So this area completely clean. Unfortunately, this one's out of range. So if I recycle solo to there... Oh, no, the recycling solos don't take themselves. I thought they did. Okay, well, we're going to have to rebuild then. We need a turbine. We need a river driller. So, boosh. Mind that beehive, by the way. I've just realized... Oh, that was close. We then fill it with water, and then we load all of this into the loader. So that should take all of those. I then just got to do the same up this way. So if I put power there, I can drill down that way, and then I can come up here and drill that direction. Boo. Sorry any wolves in here, by the way. I'm just like destroying your habitat. But it's for the greater good. I want to leave no trace behind. So we'll do water to there. That's not connected, is it? Oh, it's not connected. How did I manage that? Okay, so I've got to put another one of these in. So if I go up that direction, that should join the two together. There we go. We got water. We got water. So now we just got to make sure everything's in range, which I don't think is possible without doing two. I'll try that one. I feel like that building might be out of range though. All right, so is that going to take everything? No, that took everything. Decent. Yeah, we've just got the lock. So just the locks to get rid of. So we can do that easily by doing that. And then the salmon get their waterfall back. Lovely jubbly. So we've recycled every building. We've built our ship so we can press the big red button. And then look at the land. We've made an ecosystem habitat thing. Look, we're even picking up the little drone robot with our winch. And then you'd never know that a human's been here. The wasteland is reclaimed. So we can either continue or we can appreciate. Ah, we're appreciating. Yeah, so we just get some closer looks at our lovely habitat. Okay, random. So that was the first region of this planet. There's other regions we get. There's only 2 in this preview build, but when the full game comes out, we get everything. We've restored the planet 15%, but we also have this other region, tropical, and this is a desolate island. So this one, oh look, this one has sea built in already, but essentially if we plop these down just to show you what this one's like, can you see it's like a completely different biome? We've also got temperature to deal with this time, not just the humidity. And because we're on an island, we get like jellyfish, crabs, coconuts, all sorts of stuff. But if you want to see that, you have to catch my next video, because for now, we're going to say peace, love, and ecology. Bye, guys.